All right, good evening, everybody, and welcome to our call. This is another exciting time for us to be able to learn and improve ourselves. It's always important that we come back here, evaluate what we're doing, see how it's going, and then we get to take action. Okay, so it's that time again where we get to ask our questions, we get to learn a strategy. So today, I think on my little pad here, what I just have to share with us is not much, but please pay attention because I know it might be something that will really help us. Okay? So as we all know, we always emphasize on the need for risk management, right? We always emphasize on the need for risk management. And in risk management, I did the chart for us the last time, and I explained to us how with a good reward system, you do not even need to have perfect signals. If you have a good reward risk system, and what is a good reward system, like we said, is a ratio of trading such that you say if it goes right, you are making 3%. I mean, three times what you are risking. Now, we need to understand in trading, guys, how much you wish to risk, how much you are willing to risk is more important than how much you are making. Let me come again. How much you wish to risk per trade is much more important than how much you want to make. Now, if you move your focus from how much you want to make to how much you are willing to risk, and when I say willing to risk, I'm not saying how much you can afford to risk in terms of, oh, I have 1,000, I can just lose 400. No, after that loss, is it okay? Will you still be okay to continue trading without feeling bad? Will you risk that amount and still continue without your psychology being affected? Because it gets to me that people will tell me they've blown their accounts. After holding a class like this, I've explained this thing to us, and then people still say they've blown their account. They just started trading their account when? On Tuesday, and yet they've blown their account. How? How? It means that they just traded with risk. Guys, let's understand this thing. We are all humans. I understand the need for us to make money. I understand that profits on $100 may not really be much if you are using risk management. This is why I say instead of putting so much effort, this is why we are supporting prop firm business. You understand? And then we are lucky to be having a prop firm that is giving us promotions that we can actually get in for a cheaper price. Usually, to get a prop firm account, this 10K we're buying is nothing below $100. But they've been running a promo. As I'm talking to you now, there's a promo going on, the same phase two challenge. You can get it. You can actually get your phase two. You start trading from phase two. These are exciting moments for us. Like these people just want to see us get paid. For because of this, right? Because of this, many of us who will have never seen a withdrawal of 700 is now possible. Why? All that is required from you is just to practice good discipline. Practice good discipline and you will be withdrawing good money in no time. You understand? But it's so hard, it's so difficult for us. And honestly, I'm getting worn out because it pains me that after all this talk, after all this explanation, people still tell me they've blown their account in 2 days. If you follow this risk to reward that we said, I've explained this thing to us, right? All you have to do is select the lot size. Like now, look at this gold buy. I'm working on how I will be able to start telling us, okay, this trade is prop friendly. This trade is not prop friendly. You understand? I'm working for how I'll start making it known to us. But sometimes, it's only on impulsive movements. Okay, look at it. Like you can see what gold did today. I believe we all go to our charts. Look at when gold started dropping. It was expected. And then when it was dropping, you knew that there will be a time when it will get exhausted. You can see it got exhausted here, and then we could expect a retracement. But it's hard to tell because look at what he did here. When he came here, he did as if it was trying to start buying, then he started coming down again. So it's risky for anybody to tell you use this on your prop because if you had entered a buy and used our high risk trading, right, it will have it will have kicked you out at this point. So sometimes it's difficult. But like this sell, this was a very good position to trade your prop. This sell, can you see how it came? It was a very nice trade down sell. But in these positions, they are not best, they are not good because they are not straight. You can see this is an impulsive movement. This is the type you want to use for your prop. But the question is, sometimes with the way gold has been behaving, you will not know. But if you're able to mark your zones properly, you will know for sure that once it touches here, it will bounce back, as you see it doing here. Can you see it? Let me mark this one so that we see it. Look at, anytime it touches this point, it quickly dashes up, back up. It quickly, once it touches, you can see the moment it touch, it dash up. The moment you touch, it dash up. So if anybody can catch this kind of movement for prop firm, you will do well. You understand? But the thing is, sometimes catching it is a problem because gold has really been misbehaving these days. It hasn't been working so much on technicals. It has been functioning solely on fundamentals. So if you miss any fundamental news, and the funny thing is that while you are there paying attention to this meeting, this news, Trump will go and say something, and boom, this thing will just move. You understand? So that has been the challenge. But please, let's try and practice this thing. It's working. It's working. You just need to know, okay, this is how much I'm willing to risk. And like I said, a 10K account, just have it in mind that a $10,000 account has 10 lives. You understand? A $10,000 account has 10 lives. So if you're risking $100, it has 10 lives. But if you're risking 200, it means you add 5 lives. Oh, you understand? So how do you operate it? Like I will say, come over here, use a good lot size. You can use, if you have the mind, use one lot size. If you have the mind, use 0. If you don't have the mind enough, you can use 0.50. If you know reach you to use 0.50, use 0.20, 0.30. You understand? Now, let me explain it. If you use 0.1, you may just need this candle to just reach from here to here and you're done. You've made your $500, you've made your $300, you've made your $200, or whatever your target is. Do you understand? But like I said, I recommend at least 1 to ratio 3, 1 to ratio 1 to ratio 3, 1 to ratio 4, if you can. That is, for every $100 you're staking, go for $400. Do you understand? For every 200 you're staking, you should be able to get 500, 600. That is 1 to ratio 3. You understand? So please pay attention. When you enter it here, like I said, TP. Now you are saying I want to use TP based on this price point. Now we're not using price. No, we're using dollar. Look at it. We're using strictly on PNL. So I'll just come over and say I want 400. Now TradeLocker is going to show you where the price has to get to before you make that amount. You can see because of the lot size, it didn't show. But let me say one lot size. Look at, guys, please look at it yourself. If price can just move from here where it is to here at one lot size, I'm done. I've made $400 instantly. I seen it. Okay. Then the SL, like we said, the SL. Now, the truth is, gold is a very up and down commodity. So if you go and put 50, look at, if you put 50, look at, it just needs to move from here to here and it has hit you. So this is why I say you can use 100. You can use 100. But again, if you use 100, one lot size is a little bit too big for it. So you may just want to stick to 0.50, but pay attention. If you use 0.50, can you see that the TP also adjusted up? So it means you will need gold to push up from where it is to this point, and boom, you've made your $400. I seen it. This is a simple strategy. So before you enter any trade, decide within you. In this trade, I want to stake so and so amount. I want to stake so and so amount. And please, when you set it, sometimes you may even need to leave the chart. Two things can happen. Either you gain this 4% or you lose this 1%. If you lose 1%, what happens? You come back and you try again tomorrow. So please, like I said, let's take note. In prop firm trading, this 1% is equivalent to 10% because the truth is the money you're actually trading with is 1,000. You're not trading with 10,000, you're trading with 1,000. So it means the 10%, this 1% you're staking here is actually 10% of your account. So if you stake it and you're okay with it, you can go. If you lose for that day, if you still have the mind to try, I'll keep saying this, you can still repeat the same thing. Do you understand? You can repeat the same thing. If you don't want to do 100, you can try 150, but always check. Can you see? It means price has to get move from here to hit you out, and then it has to get here. Can you see? So if you cannot do this amount, if you cannot reach this amount, then
Okay, I found this on the web pricey, so
can you see? So this is how much it has to travel to. Okay, it has to travel to here. So please, let's understand it. So like I was saying, know how much you are willing to, how much you will conveniently risk, because how much you are willing to risk is more important. So like I said, if you have the mind to try again, you can try again, maybe with the same 100. Because don't forget, don't go beyond 100, because if you exceed 5% in a day, you are done. You are done. This is why you must be disciplined. If you are done for that day, walk away. If you have another trading account, switch to it and trade it. But do not stick on one account and take so much losses, because it will affect your psychology. And this is what we are really afraid of. Do you understand? There is nothing I'm more afraid of than something messing up with my or your psychology. If you allow this thing to mess with your psychology, it will not be easy, it will not be funny. This is why we want it that you want to really pay attention and make sure that you are trading with safety. You understand? You will feel like, oh, it's nothing, it's 100, you can come. But the truth is, that mind to enter that position you entered will not be there again. So let's pay attention. Let's trade with care. Do you understand? Okay, that's it. That's one of the things I wanted us to get. All right. Then okay, I wanted to also share something with us. I wanted to share something with us. Now, on your trading view, this is for people interested in trading NAS 100 and all that, right? There is a way you can actually get a confirmation for those of us who wonder how people are able to take trades and they're able to hold it for long. It's not juju. Sometimes it's just that they are confident because of their research, because of their analysis. If you are able to analyze the market and you're able to get your conferences right, it will boost your energy. This is why people do all those analysis. Because okay, what you are seeing, what is possible for you, what you are seeing on the chart gives you confidence to be able to hold a trade for long. Do you understand? What you're able to know, what you're able to really know, once you're able to know, okay, for the fact that this is happening, gold is still strong. I mean, USD is strong. Now, most of us, we trade gold, right? Almost all of us, we trade gold. Now, you need to know what influences gold. What influences gold? What influences gold most times is the US dollar. Do you understand? The US dollar influences gold a lot. If US dollar is strong, then gold will be selling in most cases. If US dollar is weak, gold will be buying. Do you understand? So if you understand these things, it's going to help you in your trading. Now, one of the sites you can use for checking strength is called the currency strength meter. Currency, so you can just Google currency strength meter. Can you see? So there is one that we use most times. This is it. It's something.co.uk. Can you see? This is the one we use most times. So when you open it, it will show you the strength of different currencies. Can you see that AUD is strong now? Can you see why it's selling? Can you see why it's buying? Can you see that AUD is strong? Now let me show you guys. If AUD is strong and USD is weak, what do you expect to happen? If AUD is strong, now, again, it depends on what you are trading, right? Now, AUD in this case, we have what we call the quote currency, we have the base currency, right? So if AUD is what you are trading, it means it's the base currency. Look at it, AUD. So AUD is the base currency. What you are trading it against is the US. So it means that if US dollar is strong, it means it can afford to buy many more AUD. Do you understand? It means you can afford to buy many more AUD. What can you expect? So with a strong dollar, you can afford to buy more AUD. So you notice that it will be selling. It will be selling. Do you understand? But if AUD is strong, or if USD is strong, can you see? If USD is strong and the AUD is weak, what can you expect? It means that with smaller amount of USD, you can buy more AUD. So you notice that AUD will be buying. Is somebody getting it? Is somebody getting it? So you don't forget we have the base currency. This is the base currency. Then we have the quote. The quote, this is the quote. So I'm just giving you. So in our case, most times we trade XAUUSD, and we know what XAUUSD is, right? That's gold. Take a look. So sometimes you may just come on your own and come and check. this buy that they are calling, is dollar strong? Just come to this side. Look at the side. Is dollar strong? Ah, dollar is weak. Oh, so since dollar is weak, what do you expect from this? From what I just explained, it's natural. If dollar is weak, it means that you will need more dollars. It means that dollar can afford. If dollar is weak, it means that um gold will naturally be selling because it's more like it's like a tug of war. If this one is stronger, then you expect to move to the downside. If this one is weaker, you expect movement to the upside. Do you understand? So in the case where dollar is stronger, it means that you will need with little dollar, you can afford more gold. Do you understand? That's what it means. So sometimes I'm just sharing this with you so that you'll be able to know. Sometimes just come to your currency trend meter, especially those of us who may be interested in learning how to trade or trading by yourself. This is something very, very important. Do you understand? This is very, very important for us to know. All right. So another thing I wanted to show us is another way to detect currency strength meter. Just come to your trading view and type DXY. Type DXY. Can you see DXY? Okay, come to this TVC DXY. It will show you. Can you see that? So anytime you notice a decline, can you see that it's on a downtrend? It means dollar is weak. It means dollar is weak. Guys, I'm teaching you guys like a secret. Anytime you notice this thing pumping and going up, it means dollar is strong. It's natural. Just go to all these dollar pairs like USD JPY. Go and look for buys once you notice dollar is strong. Do you understand? Let's do some proving. Look at this, guys. This is dollar, right? This is 26. This is today. What currency? What time frame are we? Let's check the 4 hour. You can come on your own and come and check this thing. You will see it. Can you see that at this point, this was 25th yesterday. Now, if you go and check the GBP USD, you would go back to this exact time, go and check those exact time. You will notice that this thing I'm telling you is correct. So I'm just sharing it with you guys so that you will get to know. Okay, there are some alignments that actually go together. Do you get? And then, like I told you guys, that AUD USD, I think I mentioned it once in the group, right? AUD USD and NZD USD behave the same way, and I'm going to show you guys what I'm talking about now. Look at it. Look at the chart. I see NZD USD. Please look at it. This is NZD USD. Let's look at AUD USD. Look at AUD USD. Okay, let me enter Rwanda. Just look at this is 4 hour. Look at 4 hour. Let me go back to 4 hour. I seen the chart. Look at the chart. I seen this is NZD. This is AUD. I seen it. Is somebody noticing the similarity? I seen the chart. Let me see some comments. I need to know that we're together. So, are you guys noticing what I'm showing you? Can you see the similarity? AUD, look at AUD charts. Look at it. Look at NZD charts. Can I see some charts? Let me know that you guys are following, please.
We can see that I can see the similarity.
Yes, that's it. They are very so, like I said, they call it buy one, get one free. If you're able to detect a buy on AUD and the AUD, don't even bother analyzing NZD, just enter your buy on NZD USD. I'm telling you guys a free cheat. If you're able to get a setup that gets a buy on AUD CAD or AUD USD, just feel free. Don't even bother. Just go and enter another buy here. Look at them. Look how similar they look, guys. So let me show you guys why. Let me show you guys why. This is another thing I wanted to show you guys. Let me show you guys something. I'll show you guys something. So we're touching a little bit of fundamentals now. Let me just show you guys. Okay. Let me check what Atlas correct. Okay, good. So where is the live listing now? I want you to show me world live listing. Okay, all continents. Aha. Okay, everybody, please look at the screen. I hope you can see my screen, right? I hope you all can see my screen. I want to show you guys something very important. Something I just learned. On your own, I'm telling you, for those of you trading your live accounts who wants to be tracking safe, almost sure signals, I want to show you guys something you can be doing on your own. Okay. All right, great. So take a look at this. Can you see this is South America? Can you see South America? Can you see North America? This is Australia. I'm looking at the continents. Okay, now let's go to countries. No, now I want map. Oh, I want you to show me map. I want to show you guys something. Okay. No, not US map. All geography. No. Okay, let's do US map. Oh, where will I get that wall map now? I don't understand though. Okay, I wanted you to show me. Okay, let me see if I'll view and to show. Okay, I just wanted to show you this thing. Oh, map to explore atlas. Click on the map. Yes, I have clicked. This is not what I want. Wait, please hold on. Let me check something. I want a world map. Let me see if Ed will do it for me. Okay. Okay, so you guys should observe something. I want to show you guys some things to do, especially like if things get crazy, like this last few weeks that we saw, where Trump and Musk were insulting themselves, the crisis and all those things. What's happening here now? Hey, I want to see map. Oh, that's what I want to see. Please, does anybody know how I can access the map? World live map. Let me try this. So, if you have any question regarding the prop trading, the strategy, you can go ahead and tell me. You can ask your question. Anybody has any difficulties with the challenge? Aha, I think this is what I want. This is better.
I do. Can I ask my question? Because I
Okay.
have.
Okay, let me just quickly share this one, then you ask.
Okay.
Okay, so can everybody see the world map? Can you all see the world map? So pay attention, everybody. Can you see where all the drama has been happening? Can you see Iraq? This is where Iraq is. Look at it. This is where Iraq is. This is where Iran is. See Afghanistan, see Pakistan. This is where the Middle East mostly are. Can you see? Then we have Egypt. Then we have Chad. You see here already, this is Africa, right? Look at Yemen here. Look at Oman. Now, there's a pathway here that they call Strait of, what do you call it again? They call, this is where oil passes. I've forgotten that name again. No? You understand? Now, apart from that, let me show you guys something. Can you see anytime, please pay attention, anytime there is issue within, look at it. Look at where South America is. Can you see it? But the truth is, you and I know that South America is not so popular like that. So, how many of you have ever seen any Brazilian pair you're trading? Okay, look at one that is a little bit popular, and that's because it's even close to USA, Canada. So look at it. USA and Canada have close ties because one, they are close. So because they are close, doing business together is very easy. Do you understand? Look at Mexico as well. Mexico is also close to USA. I don't need to talk about the illegal businesses and all that. They do a lot together. I see, but can you see all these places? This is why we don't really trade them. This is why we don't really trade them. Can you see them? Okay, this is like South America, I believe. Okay, now come to this is where UK is. Can you see where London is? The GBP. This is where London is. Can you see it here? So everything that most things that we see happening are mostly around here. Yeah, are mostly around the here. Like now, this war that is happening. This is Iran. Look at Iran. Where is Israel? Where is Israel again? Oh, Israel is around. Yeah, they are just close. They're not far. Israel is around here. Israel should be around here. Where is that Israel? Oh? This is Iran. They are just they share. I think they share border or something. So Israel is somewhere around here. I don't know where Israel has disappeared to here now. Where is Gaza? So this is where all the waiting they happen. Do you understand? But now let me show you guys. Can you see this other place? Can you see this other place? Look at this place. This is Australia. This is New Zealand. What do we trade? Do you remember NZD? This is NZD. Look at this is NZD. This is the NZD we are trading. This is AUD. This is AUD. This is AUD. This is NZD. Are you seeing it? Now, because of the fact that these countries are far, because of the fact that these countries are very far, they are called safe haven. So when people start bombing themselves here, people killing each other, Iraq, Libya, people gradually, I mean, the rich people. How many of you watch all these American movies and all the rest? You hear of Swiss Bank, right? How many of you have heard of Swiss Bank? You hear of Swiss Bank? Guess where? This is it. Swiss Bank is CHF Nabi, New Zealand. This is CHF. They are the AUD. You know CHF, right? CHF. So NZD, New Zealand dollar, and then Australian dollar, and then CHF, Swiss franc. That's their money. CHF. You know CHF now. CHF. So guys, CHF is seen as a safe haven when dollar is having issue, when dollar goes to war, when all those currencies, the so-called strong ones, Japan, Japanese, China are having crisis, people rush to go and invest here. So guys, let me give you a secret. Anytime, any day, anytime you hear of any crisis, war, or uncertainty, just go to your chart and go and look at what these two pairs are doing. These two that I just shared with you guys. This thing I'm telling you guys is a huge secret. Go and check them. You observe that they will be pumping. They will be pumping. It's natural. Why? Because people find them peace with them. Because why? They are very far. Can you see? They are far away from all these drama zones. They are very far from them. So before you get here, it's very difficult. And then another thing is that Australia does business with US. They supply them with gold. They are the one of the biggest suppliers of gold this Australia has seen. Just like Canada supplies US with oil. You understand? So anytime you hear of any issues globally around these places, just come to your chat. I'm not saying go and buy, oh, me, I will buy share, but I don't know about you. Just naturally come here. You will discover what it's doing. It will naturally start buying. Why? Because people are now removing their money. People are selling their stock from Iran. People are selling their stock from all these places and are putting it in safe bank. You used to hear of Swiss bank, right? All those thieves, this is where their money is to land. In those, look at it. It's just a very peaceful island. Do you know that these guys don't even have they said their military is not even, they're not even up to a million. Their military. Their military is not even up to a million people. Why? Because they don't have wars. They are so peaceful. Look at it. They just live in peace and harmony. That's it. So that's what I wanted us to understand. That's what I wanted to explain to us. Okay, I wanted to share one other one with us, but let me hear from you guys first. And let me know if you guys are getting value so far. Good. Yes, this is the Strait of Hormuz. That's the name. Strait of Hormuz. So it's controlled by Iran. So anytime crisis starts and that place is shut down, no, automatically, oil will naturally go up. You understand? That's it. It's Strait of Hormuz. Thank you very much. All right. So, doctor, are you here? If you're here, go ahead and ask your question.
Okay, so this strategy that you were telling us about, for me, you spoke about marking your zones because for me, I've tried. What are this thing you drop on the group? I've tried to use them on those strategy, and it's not working for me at all. My 190 hasn't gone to 188. In fact, I've lost over $2,000. That's the truth. It's not working for me, or maybe because I'm using. Although I'm not marking my zones myself. I'm using the
Okay.
is when you
Your
drop call. Maybe I really lost over 2,000.
okay. So, what losses are you using for the account?
It's one. I'm doing 1,500 and 500. Then I'm using one lot size.
Okay. How much is the account
You
size?
take
What?
profit. I'm doing 1,500. It's $200,000.
Okay. So and okay. So I want.
The
Good.
day
You
I
just
tried
reminded
to do,
me.
the day I tried to do, I tried many things on it. The day I tried to do two lot size. Anyway, I just not gotten it. Yeah, and it's just like when we discussed that you can't do loss, loss, loss. My own has been loss, loss, loss. So, like serious loss. So that's
Okay. Okay. Let me just let me answer this. Anybody has similar experience? Let me know. Anybody has similar experience? How do we place trades on trade? Uh-uh. Tolu, I'm surprised you're asking how to place trades on Trade Locker. We've covered this in several times now. Okay, so I wanted to explain zones for you. Now, when you see, like, for example, if you check today's signal, right? That signal that you said you didn't understand, let me explain it to you. That was what I said I was going to explain to you. Okay? So now look at it. When a zone is marked like this, we mark zone because there are multiple touch points that price came to. It's not just a particular line. No. So when they say buy, look at it now. When we say buy, look at this point. 0.59167 to 0.58821. Now, this is the topmost part of the zone. This is the bottom of the zone. It means that anything within here is within the zone. So you can either, for some who may, if you can, for some, if people that have margin, you can enter a sell limit order here. Can you see? You can enter from here. If you miss this, you can enter from here. Maybe if you, well, maybe the moment you entered, it already had crossed here. You can now set it using the second one. That's why sometimes they will say second limit activated. You can now set a limit order here. You understand? So this is the meaning of zone. Zone is a particular is a place. It's not just a touch point. Just it's not just a specific singular place. No, it's a whole portion. Like this place that you are seeing on the chart, like this. This is a zone. You understand? Okay, now addressing this your challenge, right? I'll say addressing your challenge. There could be many reasons, but to that. There could be many reasons to that. One is what we are trading is gold. We trade gold. Everybody knows we trade gold, and you know what happens to gold. I'll keep saying this thing, and we know it, but I'll keep saying it. Gold moves very fast. If they call a trade, if they drop a signal now, because you have been losing, but it's not the same for everybody. It's not the same for everybody. Yes, we may have been encountering loss, but you can't tell me that all the trades have been going in loss. No. Sometimes it has to do with when you entered. If a trade was dropped, even if it's 2 minutes ago, if it's gold, for me, just leave that trade. Oh, you understand? Just leave the trade because gold is not like other pairs. If you are trading something like all, you see this pair, if a trade was called on it, AUD AUD USD, even if you miss, it's a very slow pair. It doesn't move so fast like that. You can still enter 10 minutes later and you'll still be on point. On gold is not so. There are trades that will enter immediately within how many seconds? Boom, it has gone 100 pips already. If you come and enter at that period, you're on your own because you know how gold moves. And another thing is gold retraces, like I just said. I think that was why I even started by explaining this thing before we started proper. I said the way gold moves is look at it. These trades you have been seeing, especially recently that gold has just been affected so much with fundamental news. It goes up like this, boom, then retraces back, then goes up within one candlestick like this. You see this candlestick alone, it may have come up. It means that for it to depict to show this thing, it means it actually went up there, came down to this thing, then closed here for a second. It closed here, then opened the next one. Are you seeing it? In gold, sometimes if you just miss that impulse movement, just let it go. So me, I really feel like maybe the timing you're entering is not correct. If not, I don't know what to say again. You may be entering late. Anybody encountering that thing, go and check your
okay.
timing.
My question is, are you saying, because I was not wondering, because one of the days I didn't use it for, I took, I was the day I told you I make profits. I didn't use that method now. I just use my normal method of zero. I even use 0.05. So are you saying that all the trade calls you call, we are supposed to be using the 1,000, the method you taught us of
No,
just a
no,
very,
no, 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 no. I keep saying it. I say that this is a strategy we discover for passing prop firm. And the first thing you must understand is even the mindset. I believe people will bear me witness. I mentioned this thing very well. Is the mindset behind it. You must treat the account as a demo account. And I also mentioned it. Once you pass the challenge and you are funded, let your trading style change. Oh. Even if you want to keep using this one, use risk management. You guys will bear me witness that I keep saying this. Use risk management. Don't go and use this strategy for trading that. And then another thing is, if you do it, like okay, let me also understand. Do you lose if you lose that 1.5 a day? Do you quit and come back the next day and encounter the next loss again? Quit, come back the next day and encounter. Is that what happens?
Mine was it's I don't I lose five like 500 like three times I've tried it. It hit my stop loss of 500. That's what I'm
Okay.
saying.
Okay, but was it consecutively that you entered them, or after losing the first one, you came back the next day? Which one?
One of the days I did it twice. Then the other one I did the second day too. Even today
Okay.
that I tried it, I lost $1,000. Okay, I now left it for 2 days. I said, let me just continue with my 0.05. I was not continuing with my normal strategy. Today I still tried it. I lost 1.5. I said, I beg, I don't tire. I don't know what in because today I said let me do a Bikoko. I put 1.5 as stop loss and I did 3.5 as the profit. I mean
Okay.
one
So
five 4.5.
so
I
maybe
lost my
maybe
1.5
maybe what you
stop
will do,
loss. So
maybe what you will do, you will avoid gold. Maybe you shouldn't trade gold on that account because the way gold moves is not in a friendly manner. You know how gold moves. I believe we all are conversant with gold. Gold takes off very fast. Before it traces back, it's already back. It's already down. Before you talk, it's already up. So it could be that.
the reason why we are here, if others are getting, they should share. Apart from you talking, if others
So
are getting, share
okay,
their
so like I
strategy and
said,
tell me
right?
what they
Like
are
I
doing that
said,
I'm not
I
doing.
think I told you the last time. I've never traded on a 100K account. For 10K, I can beat my chest and say, at least I will tell you because I've tried it myself, it has worked. 0.50, 0.30 are good loss sizes for gold. But I can't really say for 100K. I've not traded with 100K. But that's what I said. In case you've done it, remember the last time you complained about this same thing. I said maybe leave your account for now. Go to Trading Market. I shared it with us. Go to Trading Market, open a demo account with the same amount you're trading, which is 100K, and test run it there so that you don't keep losing your account. I told you that. Do you remember me telling you that? I
No
said create
problem now.
a.
I will try with my $10,000. I have 10,000. I have two $10,000
No, it's
now.
still a
Try it.
challenge account. I'm talking about a real demo account where you can test it there. Get familiar with it. Find the right lot size that works for you. When you find the right lot size that works for you, come back and try it. If it works for you, fine. If not, then you keep fine-tuning it. If it's not working for you, then keep using your strategy. Simple.
Hello,
Nobody is
hello,
compelling anything. If
hello.
that is not working, please hold on. Let me finish with that. If it's not working for you, and if you have something else that is working for you, you go ahead and use it. It's simple. What we're just doing is just a suggestion to help us win. To help us win. Okay, you wanted to say something? Is that Mrs. Vivian?
Yes,
Okay.
that trident account demo. They
Yes.
are refusing me to. I log in like in 1 week, but after that they said I must verify for live account. If not, they refuse me to log in again. I don't understand.
What error are you getting?
They are saying I should verify.
Okay,
I
but have
should
you
do
tried the verification?
verification.
Have you tried the verification?
For uh,
No, but you should be
no,
able
I
to use
because I'm
their.
not funding live account.
No, you should be able to use the account even if you're not verifying. Because I think I'm using it as well without verifying. I'm not verified. I know
They
I'm
didn't allow me to use it.
for the demo again.
Whether I should they are not even there, they will not even open the demo for me.
Mm-mm.
The server they gave me, if I put it on the demo, if I log in and I put the server code, it's not going. I
Mm-mm.
don't
That's,
know what happened. I wanted to be using that one for now.
I think
Maybe I will
you can
try
test it.
again.
That you can use it
Okay.
for your tests. You can use it for your tests instead of
But
using.
I have general question later, Sha. I don't know whether I should
put it here.
Okay, you can go ahead and ask
Or
the
maybe
question.
later, or no, later I will call. Let's finish from here.
Okay. All right. Any other person have question? What's the time? Okay, 41 minutes gone. So any other question?
Solomon, good evening, everyone.
Good evening. Is that our superstar trader? So please maybe tell them the secret on Juju you are using, so that they will know.
Yes,
Because
I
That is
beg
that.
when she's taking you people to lunch tomorrow, we that we are not in Abuja. You should remember our lunch show, my sister. Don't forget us.
We'll post it. Don't worry. We'll post it to you. Good evening,
Congratulations
everyone.
once again.
Thank you so much.
God
Yeah,
bless
I
you.
wanted to Dr. Love. Is she on the call? Okay, I wanted
Yes,
to
sir.
respond. Yeah, good evening. Sorry about your losses on your account. Well, is this same strategy that I used? I was able to pass my profit. Just like you said, I used that 100 as per my loss. Okay, I just set up my mic because one thing Solomon said when he started, he said the amount you're about to lose or what you're staking is more important than what you want to gain, and that was my mindset. Understand? I said, okay, I want to lose $100, and I want to make 500, and this is my loss. That I put one. So I put that and I just go and be doing other things. Is either I lose $100 or I make that amount. And that was what helped me. But it wasn't smooth all through. On I think two occasions. First one, I entered one, I lost 100. Do you understand? And I entered another one later. I still lost that 100. So and I said, okay, I'm not going to trade for that day again. And I left the account the next day. Do you understand? So and I tried it again. It worked. It was working for me. It worked for me, and boom, I was able to pass my challenge account. It was this same strategy, nothing else. If I even when I even got my funded account, I wanted to be using the strategy. Someone I said, no, that strategy was just for you to pass your account. So use and I okay, what loss should I use? You can use 0.50, that's 0.15. And that's what I use to be trading with. Do you understand? So once let's say once you put what you want to lose that you're comfortable with, do you understand? Once you even lose that, you will not feel bad. And once you
So
lose
my
that
question
trade,
is, my question for
can I
you
land?
is,
Can I land, please? You talk,
okay,
doctor. And once you lose, don't trade that account immediately. You can maybe leave it maybe the next day again because that was the same strategy I used. Do you understand? I felt bad the day I lost 200 because I opened one position first. After that, I lost. And I said, there is they now sent a trader. And I said, let me enter again with the same strategy. And I lost. So I didn't trade that account again for that very day. I had to wait till the next day. Do you understand? So what you want to lose is more important than what you want to gain. If you gain that, is a plus for you. But this is what you're. Sorry, please. A call just came. I'm just interrupted. So, doctor, did you get what I said? I never on the platform.
I didn't get the last part.
Hello.
I didn't get your last part of what you said.
Okay, what did I? Okay, I said like for me, if I okay, the experience I had was I traded once. I opened one position. That same this thing, same strategy. I lost $100. I opened again. After that one, an alert came. I said, "Let me try it again." The same thing, and because and another thing, I used that loss size was the rate at which the market would go was moving that this thing was very fast. So that was what hit me. While others that took that same trade alert on live accounts did not hit stop loss. But at that particular time, it was moving and that stop loss I put at that particular time was kind of too tight for me for that account. So it hit me. I felt bad. So I said, let me just leave it. I'll trade the next day. So I didn't trade that account again. Do you understand? I left it to the next day and I entered. So that was the same strategy I used to pass my profit. I now reduce my loss size when I didn't use that same strategy again when I got funded. I had to use 0.05. That was what I used to make profit.